At the day first, we have discussed about how we can do the various documentations by using the AI tool. After that, in today's session, here we are going to elaborate, here we are going to explore another one AI tool, which is School AI. School AI, it is free for teacher, and few of the tools that is given within the School AI that are really useful. We can use it for our daily teaching learning process. So let's explore this. So for School AI, here for teachers, we have to go with the teachers. And it will ask for your simple registrations. Okay, you have to register either with the Google. I am having already account over here, so that's why not necessary. It is not asking for the any registrations, but at your case, it may ask you for the registration. So you can put your entire details and just log in to this School AI. School AI नावाचं हे टूल आहे, which is basically free for the teachers. You do simple registrations on this. Login करा याच्यामध्ये. It is having a dashboard which will have the menus just like Launchpad, Spaces, Tools, Assistants, Community. Okay, so if registration it is completed, let's go to explore few of the tools. At the top menu bar, we are having these tools, and whenever we click on the tools, the various tools are available. Let's check this one by one and generate the few of the documents which are really important. First one, that is the worksheet. Within this worksheet, if I click on the generate, here the prompt that is to be given, it appears, that is worksheet details, subject and details has to be given, grade and the standards we have to give order. What is actually the worksheet? Worksheet, it is related with what exactly while teaching any subject or while teaching any topic, what exactly different things that we want to perform. The teacher wants to do the various activities within the class that can be done. That is actually worksheet. So teacher can go for the certain, we can say 10 minutes introduction, then he can say go for the sum of the activities, then go for the MCQs or the polling, or we can say the actually interactive discussions, such types of things that can happen within any sessions over. So this worksheet detail, here we have to provide the subject and the details. Let us consider any one subject. Environment science, and you have to give the entire details of this environment science. Okay, so you put the details as per your subject. For the environment science, let me see what is the syllabus. So it is including the biodiversity, energy, environmental chemistry, and geology. Out of that, you can select the any one point. You can go with your own syllabus, and for particular worksheet, what you want to do the within your class. You can put the details of that. So I'm using biodiversity, including the strategies for the conversion, gene pools, biopiracy, and the prospecting. This I am using. Just below to that, we are having the grades. Grades means what, for which class we are going to teach this. Here we are having the class up to the 12th, and the grade 13 we can consider it for the diploma students, or the post-secondary we can consider it for the higher educations, or even others can be also used. Okay. Then we have to use the certain standards which has been described by the some of the, we can say, international standards that we can consider. Out of any one standard you can use. And simply that after, just generate. So you can see the worksheet, it has been generated. So worksheet, at the top, it is giving the name of the subject and its worksheet. Then after the name of the teacher, you can add it further. And various, we can say, the activities within a class that can be conducted is given over here. The part first, that is the understanding biodiversity. So here it has provided one activity, that is the multiple choice questions. So various questions are given. Right now it is giving only 3 questions. You can add a few more questions. And if you want to go with the short answer, just like whenever we enter into class and start the teaching, at that time we go with the probing, so that to understand what the basic knowledge the student is having. And according to that, we are delivering our further lecture. So here, this questioning or the probing that can be done within a class. So just like explain the term gene pool and its importance in the biodiversity, such type of simple questions that can be asked within a class. Or you can say they describe the concept of the biodiversity and the give example with its applications. So this is the second activity that can be done within a class. Third part, conversation strategy. And here one activity is given. Using the space below, draw the diagram of the conversation area you would like to create. Label the key features such as the water bodies, protected species, and the vegetation types. So see this. This is the conversation strategies that has been given within a class. So when we want to make any class interactive, at that time we can go with this one. Means we are asking the student to just draw something which they know. त्यांना जे काही माहिती आहे त्याच्यानुसार त्या सब्जेक्टच्या रिलेटेड they can draw this, so that we will understand their knowledge, their depth of the knowledge can we can understand over them. Then the third part, it is giving the building shapes in nature. Within this activity again, use the sticks and the clay balls to model a simple ecosystem. Include at least three different shapes that represent the different components of the ecosystem. Write a short description of the model below. So, in some cases, we will regard, no doubt, this activity, it will not be done within only one class. फक्त एका क्लासमध्ये ही ऍक्टिव्हिटी करता येईल असं ही नाही किंवा याच्यातल्या सगळ्या ऍक्टिव्हिटीज विदिन वन लेक्चर इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. वी कॅन गिव्ह इट फॉर द पर्टिक्युलर टाइम पिरियड. एका पूर्ण टाइम पिरियड मध्ये आपण ह्या ऍक्टिव्हिटीज मुलांना देऊ शकतो. जस्ट लाईक यूज द स्टिकीज ऑर द क्ले बॉल्स. मुलांना काही आता या ठिकाणी यांनी दिलेलं आहे, क्ले बॉल्स यूज करून यू कॅन डिझाइन द इकोसिस्टम फॉर द environmental subject. I am considering the environmental subject, environmental science. तुम्ही subject change केला, here the activity will be changed accordingly. Okay. So particularly for the environment science, what we can do, we can ask the student to create the simple, we can say the scenery over there, or some models that can be done over there. Okay. So if the we can say faculties from the civil engineering departments are there, they can go for the designing of the bridge by using the poppy scales and the ice cream sticks that generally we do over there. So such type of activities can be given to the student within the entire semester. That is again possible. Then another one activity it has been given, that is the phoneme answer awareness. Means here we have to listen the syllabus and segment them into the consonant and the vowel sound. Various vowels, or we can say the consonant or the terms, key terms, which are specifically for your subject, that can be included over here. I'm considering the syllabus as the environment science, so that's why it is giving the words just like a cat, tree, birds, likewise it is giving. Explain how understanding phoneme awareness can aid in the environmental science communications. Okay, so its answer that is needed to be that should be given further, and some additional resources that has been provided by this site. So if I go with the National Geographic Biodiversity, the link it is available. So when I click on the link, here it will jump to the another one links where you can get some data. Actually, this is site from the National Geographic. Some data is not available, so that's why it is showing something went wrong. Or you can go with the Wildlife Fund Conservation. Okay, so certain pages that may have been removed. Now here you can search for the various things which are useful for your class that can be done. So this is the we can say the activity, the worksheet creation, that worksheet needed for the any lecture that we can add over there. So generally we have such things, means what we want to give some additional tools to the student. We want to give certain, we can say the video links or website links that can be given. Generally what happens, we add one specific part within our lecture plan, that is the additional activity that has been done for this particular lecture. So in that case, we can go with such type of worksheet. Okay, so this will be useful. The thing is that it's not necessary that you should use this worksheet as it is. After generating, no doubt it is giving the lots of clues for us what we can do within a class. Okay, so it can be edited. We can do as per our requirement for this worksheet. Okay, so this is the first task. You have to create the worksheet for your subject. Okay, use the school AI and try to create the simple worksheet for your subject. Okay, so most of us have created the worksheets. Keep it in mind, worksheets are actually the simple plan of your entire delivery. ज्या वेळेला तुम्ही एखाद्या क्लासमध्ये लेक्चर घ्यायला जात असाल त्या ठिकाणी तुम्ही काय ऍक्टिव्हिटीज वेगवेगळ्या घेऊ शकता त्याच्यामध्ये that is provided by the school AI. You can go with the short answer, you can go with the MCQs, you can go with the model making or any other activity, just like drawing activity, anything you can do. Another one thing, whenever you are creating this worksheet, you can export it. So exporting, you can do it either in the PDF, Google Doc, Google Form, anything you can do over there. Okay. Okay. The next tool within the school AI, that is the lesson plan. You can select the lesson plan for the generate. What are you teaching today? First of all, you can give the grade. It is the higher grade, so go with the higher. The topic you want to discuss for the particular lesson, you can give. I'm having here the water cycle I will consider, because environmental engineering from the civil engineering department that we are considering. Additional details means what? Anything that you want to add over there. We can consider the focusing on the process of the evaporation, condensation, and the precipitation that can be given. Standard, again select any one standard, and then have to go with the generate option. So for one lecture of the 16 minutes, 60 मिनिटाच्या एका लेक्चरचा प्लॅन या ठिकाणी रेडी होतो. वॉटर सायकल ग्रेड लेवल I have selected it as a author. You can set it to the any subject that you want to add. Instead of others, if I said BTech in civil engineering. Likewise, you can give the here the grade level. Subject, no doubt, it is from the science, and the particular subject of the water environmental science you can consider. Duration, it is given by default 60 minutes. In some cases, some lectures are the 45 minutes lectures also that can be added. Common course standards we are using. Learning outcomes within that particular lecture, what outcomes student will get, that are included over there. So you can see these outcomes are related with the Bloom's taxonomy. Okay, understand level, analyze level, then you can say the apply level, evaluate levels. So for the various levels, it is giving to you. So by creating this, your course file will be, I will say, very useful, or I will say valuable, I will say, because here every lecture you are delivering it with the some of the Bloom's taxonomy. Bloom's taxonomy नुसार बऱ्याचशा lectures तुम्ही deliver करत असता. So this learning outcomes you can add. The materials that is being used within this particular lecture, it is considered. Now see, important point, lesson outline. Within the entire 60 minutes, what you are going to do. That comes under this lesson outline. Introduction, you can invest 10 minutes for the introduction of your subject. So beginning with the brief discussion on the importance of the water in our daily lives. Then you can present a short video or animation illustrating the water cycle to engage student visually. See, this is the, I will say, very beautifully, this lesson plan, it has been created. मुलांना फक्त आपण जनरल क्लासेसमध्ये काय होतं, गेल्यानंतर टॉपिक बोर्डवरती लिहिला जातो आणि डिलिव्हरी स्टार्ट होतं. So in that case, what we can do, we can go with the providing certain animations, or we can say the certain videos or the short videos generally which are popular. असे videos देऊन we can start the studentची या ठिकाणी उत्सुकता एखाद्या सब्जेक्ट मध्ये we can increase over there. As well as we can introduce the key terms of the water cycle. Key terms are very much important because it is not expected that whatever within the 60 minutes you have taught to the student, he will remember entire things. But you can list out the key points. So if the student remember the key points, then he is able to apply his remembering skills, or we can say the creative skills, and write various things on the key points. So the key points for the particular point that can be also included within this first 10 minutes. Then the direct instructions for the 15 minutes, 15 minute direct instructions याच्यामध्ये देऊ शकतात. Explain the each stage of the water cycle with aid of the diagram. Diagramचा use करून तुम्ही या ठिकाणी water cycle कशी असते ती दाखवू शकता. Use real life example to show how the water cycle functions in the environment. जनरल लाईफ एक्झाम्पल्स या ठिकाणी घेऊन वॉटर सायकल नक्की कशी एक्झिक्यूट होते दॅट यू आर एबल टू एक्सप्लेन. Discuss the impact of the water cycle on the water patterns and ecosystems. So lots of things you can discuss within this 15 minutes. Then see, again it has been given from this AI. या AI पासून आपल्याला काय मिळालेलं आहे? Interactive activity. Interactive activities are most important in the class. Then and then only the students will be attentive. Otherwise, they will be physically in the class, but mentally they will do some different tasks. Okay, so that's why the interactive activities that should be added within the class. So one activity, 3 different activities that has been given for this lesson plan. Divide the students into the small groups to explain the interactive water cycle simulations on the computer. मुलांना सेपरेट करून त्यांना वॉटर सायकल सिम्युलेशन्स काय आहेत याच्याशी रिलेटेड काही सिंपल व्हिडिओज वगैरे मुलांना करायला या ठिकाणी आपण सांगू शकतो. सिम्युलेशन्स करायला मुलांना सांगू शकतो. नो डाऊट विदिन आवर क्लासेस वी डोंट हॅव द कम्प्युटर्स ओव्हर देअर. कम्प्युटर्स असत नाहीयेत, बट द इफेक्टिव्ह यूज ऑफ द अँड्रॉइड डिव्हाइसेसचा इफेक्टिव्ह यूज करून मुलांना त्या ठिकाणी various activities we can ask them to do. Ask student to manipulate the variables in the simulation to see the changes in the temperature and the other factors affecting to the water cycle. See, this activity we can use it. We have already created various simple web pages in previous sessions. In previous session मध्ये आपण जे काही simple tools जे डिझाइन केलेले होते, you can give this directly to the students on the web page. If it is possible to host your websites, तुमच्या वेबसाईट जर होस्ट करता आल्या तर त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही हे वेब पेजेस मर्ज करू शकता आणि यू कॅन आस्क द स्टुडंट्स टू गो टू दॅट वेबसाईट that already you have created and ask them to do the changes in the various parameters, and according the results will change and it will be beneficial for the students. Encourage students to take notes on their observations and the preparation and share with the class. Certain students, they makes the very beautiful notes. काही वेळेला काही मुलं खूप चांगल्या notes create करतात. Not only by the handwriting, I will say, but by using the various diagrams, by using the various tools. बऱ्याच गोष्टी यूज करून मुलांनी चांगल्या केलेल्या असतात. मग अशा we can encourage such type of students. अशा स्टुडंट्सना क्लासमध्ये we are able to encourage. Then further 10 minutes we have to invest on the practice and the applications. जे काही आपण एका तासामध्ये जे काही शिकलेलो आहोत ते त्याचे ऍक्च्युअल ऍप्लिकेशन्स दॅट यू कॅन एक्सप्लेन ओव्हर दॅट. ओके, दिस इज द कॉमन प्रॉब्लेम दॅट द स्टुडंट रेजेस ओव्हर दॅट, ऑर वी कॅन से द नेहमी जे क्वेरी मुलं विचारतात हे असं आहे, हे सगळं काही शिकलो हे कशासाठी, काय करायचं त्याचं. ओके, सो दॅट्स वाय द प्रॅक्टिकल ऍप्लिकेशन्स आर इम्पॉर्टंट टू एक्सप्लेन. Okay, so no doubt whatever the engineering topics we do, every topic is having certain applications. प्रत्येक टॉपिकला हे ऍप्लिकेशन आहेतच. No doubt it may be in the general use, general life मध्ये त्याचा यूज असेल, or it may be useful in the research मध्ये त्याचा युजफुल असेल, or in the various way. कोणत्या वेनी आता तुम्ही कसं एलोबरेट करताय, that is important. So practice and applications that need to be explored for the any point. Okay. Closures are there. Closures last 5 minutes where we have to invite the student to share their diagrams and the explanations with the class. मुलांनी डायग्राम जर ड्रॉ केलेले असेल, आपण जे काही टीच केलेले आहे ते मुलांचं अंडरस्टँडिंग किती लेवलला झालेलं आहे हे जर पाहायचं असेल, यू कॅन आस्क देम टू एक्सप्लेन इन द क्लास. Facilitate the discussion on how human activities such as the deformation of urbanization might impact the water cycle. आता या ठिकाणी वॉटर सायकलमुळे काय काय त्याचे ह्युमन इंटरप्शनमुळे काय काय लॉसेस वगैरे झालेले आहेत, दॅट यू कॅन इलॉबरेट विद इन दिस क्लोजर. समराइज द टेक अवे फ्रॉम द लेसन, आणि शेवटी आपण पूर्ण आजच्या लेक्चरमध्ये काय काय गोष्टी घेतलेल्या आहेत त्या समराइज या ठिकाणी करू शकतो. Assessments techniques are also given. Evaluate the students' diagram and the written explanation for the accuracy and the understanding. मुलांनी लिहिलेले जे काही आहे ते या ठिकाणी असेस करू शकता. डायग्राम किती व्यवस्थित केलेले आहेत, चुकलेले आहेत, दॅट यू कॅन गिव्ह. ऑब्झर्व द पार्टिसिपेशन इन द ग्रुप ऍक्टिव्हिटीज. ग्रुप तयार केलेले आहेत. एका ग्रुपमध्ये सर्टन टाइम व्हॉट हॅपन्स, फ्यू पीपल्स आर वर्किंग and the few peoples are, we can say that they are doing some different tasks, so that should be considered. Okay, provide formative feedback on the students ability to connect the water cycle to the real world context. मीन्स मुलांचे फीडबॅक त्या ठिकाणी विचारू शकतात ते त्या टॉपिकच्या रिलेटेड. आता या ठिकाणी टॉपिक मी वॉटर सायकलचा घेतलाय, सो वॉटर सायकलच्या रिलेटेड व्हॉट द स्टुडंट कॅन डू, इट कॅन बी ऍडेड. Extensions, these are important. Encourage the students to research a specific ecosystem and present how the water cycle operates within it. एखादी particular ecosystem consider करून we can go for its research. That things we can ask to the student. Assign a creative writing task where the student imagine a day in a life of the water droplet traveling through the water cycle. हे मुलांना एक क्रिएटिव्ह टास्क याच्यामध्ये देऊ शकता की ज्याच्यामध्ये मुलं इमॅजिन करू शकतात की एक पाण्याचा थेंब त्याच्या नक्की वेगवेगळ्या सायकल्स काय आहेत, कुठून येतो, त्याचे इव्हॅपरेशन कसे होतात, नेचरमध्ये कसं असतो. दिस थिंग्स दॅट कॅन बी एक्सप्लेन टू द स्टुडंट. Again, by creating this lesson plan, you can go for the export. It will create your PDF or the doc file. Okay. So this is your second task. You have to create the lesson plan for your topic. Lesson plan create करायचं आपल्या टॉपिक साठी. टॉपिक दा, so keep it in mind, lesson plan it is for only one lecture or 60 minutes. 60 मिनिटाच्या एका लेक्चरचा तो लेसन प्लॅन असेल. यू शुड नॉट गिव्ह द एंटायर सिलेबस टू दॅट वन. पूर्ण सिलेबस एका तासामध्ये शक्य नसतं कव्हर करणं. एक पॉइंट जो तुम्ही डिलिव्हर करणार आहात दॅट शुड बी गिव्हन within the lesson plan. The second tool, lesson plan. झालंय ऑलरेडी झालं. See, whatever the lesson plans we have created, it will list within this. याच्यामध्ये वेगवेगळे लेसन प्लॅन्स इथे लिस्टिंग होतील त्याच्यामध्ये. And if suppose in any lesson plan, if you want to edit something, that is also possible. तुम्ही स्वतःचे एडिटिंग त्याच्यामध्ये करू शकता. नॉट नेसेसरी या ठिकाणी AI नी जो काही टीचिंग प्लॅन दिलेला आहे तसा यूज करायला पाहिजे. Because it may give certain points which is the out of the syllabus that has been designed by the university. आपल्या युनिव्हर्सिटीने दिलेल्या सिलेबसच्या बाहेरचं पण तो काही गोष्टी देऊ शकतो, which is not relevant to the syllabus. Relevant नसतील तर त्या सिम्पली एडिट करा and you can delete it or you can use it. That is possible. So this is the how the lesson plan can be edited. These are the grade levels. You can change this grade level. A grade level तुम्ही change करू शकता. SY we can say civil. Likewise, subject इथे change करू शकता, duration change करू शकता, and lots of things that are you can change. Next tool we are going to use, which is the MCQ. MCQ tools, these are the most important tool. because many examinations they are having the papers with the MCQ, they are having the questions with the MCQs, MCQ चे questions बऱ्याच examinations ला असतात. So you should create the MCQ from this. The MCQ template will be designed. See here, the prompt appears. We have to give the subject and the details. Then after the number of questions, you can select grade, you can select. And the standards also, just like before, you can use it. For civil engineering, I will use the fundamentals of environmental science. Number of questions you can add. Standard, select the proper standards, because if you select the lower standards, obviously question will be easy questions you may get over there. So that's why as per requirement, you can go with the post-secondary or the higher standards. Use any one standard then after and generate. See the MCQ questions that has been generated. So 5 questions I have given, multiple choice questions for the fundamentals of environmental sciences. What is the primary cause of the global warming? What is the following? Which of the following is the renewable sources? What is the primary function of ozone? And many things you are able to generate. Create MCQs for your subject, or at least 10 or 15 questions. Okay, MCQs, most of us have designed. Let's go with the new tool. Next is build your own. Build your own, it is somewhat just like do it yourself, DIY. DIY type. Yeah. So we have to give the proper instructions and accordingly it can create something. विद्यार्थ्यांना आपण सांगू शकतो. This is the instructional design. Instructional design तुम्ही instructions देऊन मुलांकडून काहीतरी करून जर घ्यायचे असतील, then you can go with this. Okay. Let's go certain examples for this. So for you can say build your own. Here you can ask the students to create the simple block diagram. I have you can say given here the prompt as to create the block diagram for digital communication. The digital communication diagram, no doubt, it's not giving at that much level. तेवढ्या चांगल्या लेवलला हा देत नाही. Okay. So what can be done? So this can be block diagrams that can be created by using the GPT or by using the Python. In the first session, I have explained how to create the block diagrams for the particular point. So you can use that technique. Second one thing, yesterday I have explored another one GPT tool. GPT मधले जे दुसरे tools आहेत for diagram and the flow charts. You can use that also. And from that it will create the diagrams. You can use it. Okay. And here the everything it is being explained. What is source encoder, channel encoder, particularly for the digital communication, the block diagram it is giving. So this is of build your own. This is one activity which can be given to the student. Student ला आपण देऊ शकतो आणि सांगू शकतो. Okay. So try for this build your own option. Within the tool, you will have build your own option. ट्राय बिल्ड युअर ओन हे जे टूल आहे हे ट्राय करा. After that, the next tool, that is the rubric. Rubrics are the scaling points for different points. How much? For the different points, how much numbers we should assign for any? We can say the question. एखाद्या विद्यार्थ्यांनी जर क्वेश्चन सॉल्व्ह केलेलं असेल, त्याच्या क्वेश्चन नुसार त्याला 4 मार्क द्यायचे का 5 मार्क द्यायचे का 3 मार्क द्यायचे, टू डिसाइड दॅट. So that can be done on the rubrics. Rubrics can be for the assignments. Rubrics can be for your projects. Rubrics can be for your, you can say, the reports we can have. So here for the rubrics also you can select the grade, assignment title. You can say any assignment you can give. Answer scales needs to be given 3,4. Additional information. See here, the assignment, the rubrics that has been designed. The topic was given for the fossil fuels, and its assignments, its different questions. For different questions, we can assign the marks over there. Understanding of concept, excellent demonstration a true understanding of the fossil fuel answer all questions accurately. सगळे questions जर व्यवस्थित दिले असतील तर 5 मार्क्स असाइनमेंट मध्ये देऊ शकतं. Also, it should include the diagrams and accuracy, clarity of explanation, creativity and engagement. आता या ठिकाणी you can see the different criteria that has been given 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So likewise you can create the rubric for any we can say the class activity, we can say for assignment, for project reports, for presentations, you can assign such type of the rubrics. And this rubrics actually it should be disclosed to the students so that they will understand on what grade they are being assessed. See, one thing, rubrics are for the activities, we can say, not for the topics. टॉपिक दिलेला आहे आपण काहीतरी, समजा आता चेन सर्वे असेल किंवा या ठिकाणी फॉसिल फ्युएल हा तुमचा टॉपिक झाला, पण त्या टॉपिकला यू आर गिव्हिंग सम ऍक्टिव्हिटी टू द स्टुडंट्स. वी आर आयदर आस्किंग देम टू डू सर्टन असाइनमेंट, त्यांना मुलांना काहीतरी असाइनमेंट करायला दिली किंवा मुलांची क्विज घेतलेली आहे, ओके, शॉर्ट आन्सरची क्विज घेतलेली आहे, ही ऍक्टिव्हिटी झाली त्याच्यामध्ये. फॉसिल फ्युएल, दिस इज द पॉइंट, बट असाइनमेंट ऑफ द फॉसिल फ्युएल that will be your activity, and for that activity if you want to assess then you can go for the rubric. त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही rubrics देऊ शकता. Okay, topic is the topic, we cannot give the rubric to that one. Activity it should be have certain rubrics. जसं की प्रोजेक्ट असतो, प्रोजेक्टला आपण rubrics देऊ शकतो. एक प्रोजेक्ट केलेला आहे, if it is activating, or we can say पूर्णपणे जर व्यवस्थित successfully run होत असेल, you can give the certain marks. Okay, if it is working halfly, you can reduce the mark. Okay? Again, you can go with the same with the we can say the project reports. Project reports मध्ये देखील हे rubrics ठेवू शकता. You can consider the points just like we can say the plagiarism within your report मध्ये plagiarism किती % असायला पाहिजे. 5 marks हवे असतील तर you should have the plagiarism of the we can say the 15% or the 10%. Likewise, you can give the rubrics. As well as within the project report, you can say the use of the diagrams, use of the references. So अशा प्रकारे we can assign the rubrics. And keep it in mind, all these things we can export to our आपला जो गुगल क्लासरूम आहे त्याला तुम्ही तो यूज करू शकता किंवा डाउनलोड करून यू कॅन मेक द प्रिंट अँड मेक इट्स फाईल. दॅट इज पॉसिबल. Next is the text leveler. Text leveler, whenever you are having some, we can say the concept which are not easy to understand. The text leveler, what happens, it makes it to the lower level. काही वेळेला एखादा कन्सेप्ट असतो म्हणजे खूप डीपली लिहिलेला असतो आणि ते समजत नाही एक्झॅक्टली काय आहे, तर तो सिम्प्लिफाय करण्यासाठी यू कॅन गो विथ द टेक्स्ट लेवलर. टेक्स्ट लेवलर यू कॅन ऑल्सो गो विथ फॉर द वर्ड्स ऑल्सो. काही शब्द आहेत ते आपल्याला समजत नसतील तर त्याचं एक्सप्लेनेशन you can get it from the text leveler. So for text leveler, what you can do, you can add a certain text which is not easy to understand. Okay, and then for the grade, for different grade, you can generate the answer. Okay, try for the text leveler. IEP goals. Check it out. Next is the IEP. IEP, that is the individualized educational plan. Many times it's not possible that every student is learning with the same speed. Or it may have some physical disabilities, it may have some cognizance disabilities where he is not able to understand certain concepts. So we are having the simple categories just like the slow learners and we can say the fast learners. Okay. So we should have certain activity plan for the slow learners. So that can be done by using this IEP, individualized educational plans. Means any student is there who is physically unable to understand some concepts. In such case, we can go with this IEP. Try for this. Again, one thing for every document that is being created, at the top, you can see we are having this AI tool option. Within this AI tool option, again, you can do various things by using the AI. You can custom prompt, simplify the entire report. If spelling mistakes are there, that can be done. It can be shortened, it can be made longer, tone can be changed. If you want to add some emojis, that can be done. You can do the translations. Text translator. No doubt the government of India right now, they are dealing with the local languages and providing the education through the 12 different languages that India is having. So I don't know by what time it will be launched, but it is in the process, I will say. So it will be useful in that case. Or even we can say the person or the student who is not understanding the English at that level, we can simplify it by translating it into the various languages. So you can use the text translator for the translations. So you can try various tools. Lots of tools are available with the school AI, and it is free entirely. So we have to use it as per our requirement. So someone asked about the question whether can we add here the name of college or something like that. So that is also possible because this is actually the Word document. So within Word document, you can do anything. Huh? Yeah, yes, you can add the names also. Just like I can add here. And various editing tools are also available. You can make italics, bold, underline. You can change the colors. You can make it center or alignments you can do. You can copy it into things. You can change the font size. You can change the font styles. Okay. So this is an important tool, that is the school AI, that I just want to explain. Okay. So is it a break time? So thank you everyone. So we'll join after the break session.